the name of this land first appeared in written history in the year 1009. A quiet mention that would mark the beginning of a 1,000-year journey filled with resilience, pride, and transformation. By the 14th century, it had become the heart of one of Europe's greatest medieval powers. A grand duchy whose borders reached from the cold waves of the Baltic Sea to the distant shores of the Black Sea. A realm forged not just by conquest, but by diplomacy, diversity, and a deep-rooted sense of identity. Though the golden age of empire has faded into memory, its echoes still linger in the weathered stone of Gothic churches, in ancient folk songs passed down through generations, and in a quiet, unshakable spirit that has withstood the tides of occupation and change. This is Lithuania, a land where history breathes through every street and fortress. Where the past is not forgotten but worn like a badge of honor, and where the soul of a nation can still be felt in the determined eyes of its people. Now, let's begin the journey to explore Lithuania. Vilnius, the capital and largest city of Lithuania, lies at the confluence of the Neris and Vilnia rivers. It traces its origins to the 10th century, becoming a town by the 13th century. In 1323, it was established as the capital under Grand Duke Gediminas. Over centuries, the city grew, influenced by Polish, Jewish, and Russian cultures. By the 15th century, Vilnius was a significant hub for trade, academia, and religion, with the establishment of Vilnius University in 1579 marking its intellectual rise. Though it faced numerous invasions, including Russian and German occupations, Vilnius became a center of Polish and Lithuanian nationalist movements. In the 20th century, after periods under Soviet and German control, it became Lithuania's capital again in 1991. The city's historical significance is highlighted by its well-preserved Old Town, a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1994, known for its Gothic, Baroque, and Renaissance architecture. Today, Vilnius thrives as a modern cultural and economic center, blending its rich history with a vibrant contemporary scene. Visitors can explore its charming streets, iconic churches, and scenic riversides, offering a unique glimpse into both its past and future. The Cathedral Basilica of St. Stanislaus and St. Ladislaus, or Vilnius Cathedral, is the main Catholic cathedral in Lithuania. Located in the heart of Vilnius Old Town, it is a central hub for the country's Catholic life. Initially built during the reign of King Mindaugas in the 13th century, the cathedral has undergone numerous reconstructions after fires and invasions, with each transformation adding to its architectural splendor. The current neoclassical structure, completed in 1801, showcases features from Renaissance, Gothic, and Baroque styles. Over the centuries, the cathedral has hosted the coronations of Lithuanian monarchs and significant events, including the burial of many notable figures like Vytautas the Great and Saint Casimir. During Soviet occupation, it was repurposed for various uses, including as a warehouse, but was returned to its religious function in 1989. Extensive restorations, including artwork from the 16th to 19th centuries, have revealed elements of earlier structures and even ancient frescoes. Today, Vilnius Cathedral remains a testament to Lithuania's rich history. Visitors can explore its crypts, admire the artworks, and enjoy the view from the Bernardine Gardens, just a short walk away. The Neris River, known as Vilia in Belarusian and Polish, flows for 320 miles, originating in northern Belarus and winding through Lithuania, where it meets the Nemunas River at Kaunas. It passes through the Lithuanian capital, Vilnius, connecting historical sites such as the Karmazinai Hill Fort and burial mounds. The river's dual naming arises from complex historical and cultural influences, with Neris used by Lithuanians and Vilia by Slavs. This naming likely stems from the merging of the Neris and Velia rivers in an ancient borderland between Baltic and Slavic peoples. The Neris name is believed to be linked to the Lithuanian verb nerti, meaning to dive or flow swiftly, reflecting the river's fast current. The Šventoji River, the largest tributary of the Neris, is another major waterway in Lithuania. Flowing through towns like Anekščiai and Ukmergė, it joins the Neris near Jonava. Once vital for water management, the Šventoji's dam near Kavarskas is now abandoned due to its inefficiency and environmental concerns. For travelers, exploring the Neris offers a chance to dive into the cultural heart of Lithuania, with its rich history and stunning landscapes alongside this iconic river. Gediminas Tower, perched atop Gediminas Hill, is the last remaining part of the upper castle in Vilnius. It has stood since the 11th century, evolving from a timber fort to a stone fortress by the 13th century. The castle played a key role in Lithuania's defense against the Teutonic Order, never falling to their attacks. Over centuries, fires and wars took their toll, and by 1655 to 1661, it ceased to function as a fortress. Russian forces demolished parts of it in the 19th century, though conservation efforts in the early 20th century helped preserve its legacy. After World War II, it was rebuilt, becoming home to a museum in 1960. The tower was fully renovated in 1995 and, alongside the Lithuanian flag, has become a powerful national symbol. Visitors can climb the hill or take a lift for panoramic views of the old town and beyond. The tower houses exhibitions showcasing the history of Vilnius, including models of its medieval castles and relics of its past. The tower's third-floor exhibit takes visitors through pivotal moments in Lithuania's history, including the Baltic Way protest of 1989. Gediminas Tower is not just a landmark, but a living testament to the resilience and spirit of Lithuania. St. Anne's Church in Vilnius, a Gothic masterpiece, is one of the city's most iconic landmarks. Constructed between 1495 and 1500, its flamboyant Gothic style makes it stand out. The church, originally built for Catholic Germans and later rebuilt after a fire in 1419, has withstood centuries of change. Legends surrounding the church, including Napoleon's wish to take it to Paris, add to its mystique. The Bernardine Historical Architectural Ensemble, which includes the Church of St. Anne, is another gem of Vilnius. The Bernardine Monastery, dating back to the 15th century, boasts stunning Gothic architecture with intricate Renaissance and medieval details. Though parts were destroyed in the 19th century, the ensemble still captures the essence of its rich past. Throughout its history, St. Anne's Church underwent several renovations, including in the 16th and 20th centuries. Its distinctive brick facade, made from 33 different types of clay, remains a testament to its timeless beauty. With its serene setting by the Vilnia River, this UNESCO World Heritage Site continues to captivate visitors with its historical depth and architectural wonder. Lake Galve, nestled in Trakai, Lithuania, covers 361 hectares and is dotted with 21 islands, each adding to the lake's charm. The iconic Trakai Island Castle sits on one of these islands, offering a stunning view and a glimpse into the region's history. On the southern shore, you'll find the Trakai Peninsula Castle, while Uzutrakas Manor House, near Lake Galve, offers a graceful view of the water and surrounding landscape. Trakai once served as the capital of the Grand Duchy of Lithuania, from 1321 to 1323, before the seat of power shifted to Vilnius. The lake and its surroundings are steeped in myths and legends, many of which revolve around tragic love stories. A boat tour around Lake Galve is an unforgettable experience, giving you a close-up view of the castle and surrounding islands. In the winter months, the lake transforms into a popular spot for ice skating. As you wander through the town, keep an eye out for Karite houses, each with 3 windows, believed to hold deeper symbolic meaning. A visit to Trakai offers a perfect blend of history, culture, and natural beauty. Rising like a dream from the waters of Lake Galve, Trakai Island Castle is one of Lithuania's most enchanting landmarks. Built in the 14th century by Grand Duke Kęstutis and expanded by his son Vytautas the Great, this Gothic red brick fortress once played a vital role in the defense and politics of the Grand Duchy of Lithuania. Over centuries, it transformed from a military stronghold to a royal residence, even housing foreign envoys and noble guests. Though it fell into ruin after the 17th century, a major reconstruction in the mid-20th century restored its former glory. Today, visitors can stroll across a wooden bridge to reach the castle, now home to the Trakai History Museum. Inside, you'll find medieval artifacts, ancient weaponry, and exhibitions celebrating Lithuania's rich heritage. In summer, the courtyard comes alive with medieval reenactments, concerts, and festivals, while winter turns the lake into a natural ice rink. For a picture-perfect view, hop on a boat or yacht and admire the castle from the water. It's a timeless sight that lingers long after you leave. Tucked away in southern Lithuania, Kaunas sits at the confluence of the Nemunas and Neris rivers, where centuries of history meet youthful energy. First mentioned in 1361 and fortified as early as the 11th century, the city gained prominence under Grand Duke Vytautas the Great, who granted it city rights in 1408. Over the centuries, Kaunas endured attacks by the Teutonic Knights, Russian annexation, and Soviet control, yet it never lost its spirit. During the interwar years, it became Lithuania's temporary capital and flourished with elegant Art Deco architecture, vibrant cafe culture, and academic life. Many of those buildings still stand today, earning Kaunas UNESCO World Heritage recognition in 2023. Wander through the old town's narrow lanes to discover Gothic and Baroque churches, the 14th century castle, and hidden courtyards. Funicular railways lead to scenic hilltop views, while sprawling parks in the Kaunas Reservoir offer nature escapes. As the 2022 European Capital of Culture, Kaunas pulses with exhibitions, festivals, and creativity, an ideal destination where rich heritage and contemporary culture thrive in harmony. Rising proudly on the banks where the Nemunas meets the Neris River, Vilnius Castle is one of Lithuania's oldest stone fortresses, dating back to the mid-14th century. Once a strategic stronghold defending trade routes and nearby cities, the Gothic-style castle withstood fierce battles, including a devastating siege by the Teutonic Knights in 1362. Though captured and partially destroyed, it was swiftly rebuilt by the Lithuanians, later expanded with 4 towers and thick walls to resist the latest military technology of its time. In the 15th century, it became a noble residence and administrative center under Vytautas the Great, even serving briefly as a prison for high-profile captives. Over the centuries, floods, wars, and time took their toll, and much of the castle was lost. But restoration efforts began in the 20th century, and today, visitors can explore its round tower, enjoy exhibitions at the Kaunas City Museum, or catch a festival on its historic grounds. Standing amid echoes of medieval clashes and royal intrigue, Kaunas Castle offers a vivid glimpse into Lithuania's storied past and its enduring resilience. Perched on a tranquil peninsula along the Kaunas Reservoir, Pazaislis Monastery is a Baroque masterpiece and Lithuania's largest monastery complex. Founded in 1662 by Kristupas Zigmuntas Pak for the Camaldulis hermits, it blends Italian artistry with bold architectural innovation, featuring a rare hexagonal church layout and a gracefully concave facade. Inside, you'll find intricate stucco by Joan Merli and vivid frescoes by Michelangelo Poloni, all steeped in quiet, spiritual grandeur. The Church of the Visitation, richly adorned with marble, stands as the crown jewel of Baroque design in the former Grand Duchy of Lithuania. Recognized as a Catholic pilgrimage site and a protected cultural monument, it remains an active monastery today, cared for by the Sisters of Saint Casimir. Beyond its sacred role, the site gained cinematic fame as Europe's best film location in 2020, adding to its growing appeal among travelers. Visitors can explore the grounds, museum, or join a guided tour. Check ahead for ticket prices and seasonal events. Few places in the Baltics offer such a seamless blend of history, faith, and artistry. Winding through Belarus, Lithuania, and briefly skirting Russia's Kaliningrad region, the Neman River, also known as Nemunas or Neman, stretches 937 kilometers from the uplands near Minsk to the Baltic Sea. As Lithuania's longest river and Belarus's third largest, it weaves past cities like Grodno, Alytus, and Kaunas, where the Kaunas hydroelectric plant sits on a vast reservoir now popular for yachting. What sets the Neman apart is its dramatic series of loops near Prienai, shaped by underlying tectonic faults. These natural curves, protected within the Nemunas Loop's regional park, offer scenic trails and mineral springs nestled in Punya Forest. Downstream, the river fans out into a lush, ecotourism-friendly delta that feeds the Curonian Lagoon, helping maintain its delicate balance of fresh and brackish waters. Steeped in history, the Neman bore witness to Napoleon's 1812 invasion and earlier battles between the Teutonic Knights and Lithuanian fortresses. Today, the river supports fishing, timber rafting, and industries across borders, though pollution and damming have taken a toll, especially on salmon runs. Still, its cultural depth and raw beauty make the Neman a compelling path through the heart of Eastern Europe, where history and nature intertwine. Klaipeda, Lithuania's third-largest city, sits on a narrow channel where the Curonian Lagoon and the Neman River meet the Baltic Sea. Initially home to a small settlement, the area saw a fortress built in the 13th century, later destroyed by the Teutonic Knights. They established Memmelburg, later called Memel, a port town under German control. After 1923, it became part of Lithuania and was renamed Klaipeda. It passed to Germany in 1939, then to the Soviet Union after World War II, before Lithuania regained independence in 1991. Today, Klaipeda thrives with a bustling port, specializing in shipbuilding and a major deep-sea fishing fleet. It also boasts industries like cotton textiles, timber, and amber jewelry. The city's proximity to beautiful Baltic beaches, such as Palanga and Neringa, makes it a popular tourist destination. The annual Klaipeda Sea Festival and the nearby Lithuanian Sea Museum draw visitors interested in maritime history. Whether exploring the historic Old Town or enjoying the coastal resorts, Klaipeda offers a perfect blend of history, culture, and natural beauty. Perched on Lithuania's Baltic coast, just north of Siauliai, the Dutchman's Cap is a striking 24.4-meter-high bluff carved by retreating glaciers thousands of years ago. This parabolic dune, shaped by wind atop a moraine ridge, stands out against the flat coastal landscape, making it a historic landmark for sailors and fishermen navigating the sea. Its name comes from its resemblance to the traditional Dutch mariner's cap when viewed offshore. Located in Seaside Regional Park near the village of Karko, The bluff is constantly reshaped by wave erosion, which reveals glacial boulders and causes the slope, ranging from 16 to 18 meters high, to slowly crumble. At the top, travelers are rewarded with panoramic views of the rugged coastline and a perfect vantage point for birdwatching over the Baltic. In the late 19th century, this scenic area was transformed into a coastal promenade with oaks, maples, and beeches planted along peaceful trails. Today, the Dutchman's Cap is a designated natural heritage site and a beloved destination for hikers, nature lovers, and anyone looking to stand where land meets the endless sea in dramatic fashion. Nestled along the Nemunas River near the borders of Poland and Belarus, Druskininkai is Lithuania's oldest and most beloved spa town. Its name, rooted in the word druska, hints at the town's centuries-old reputation for healing mineral springs. Since the 19th century, visitors from across Europe, Vilnius, Warsaw, even St. Petersburg, have flocked here in search of wellness, fresh forest air, and peaceful surroundings. Today, Druskininkai blends tradition with modern charm. The snow arena offers year-round skiing, while a scenic cable car glides over pine forests between the slopes and the famed water park. Art lovers can explore the works of Čiurlionis or wander through Grutas Park, a surreal, open-air museum of Soviet relics. The city's cozy spa hotels offer treatments using local remedies like mineral mud and amber, drawing wellness seekers and conference guests alike. Spend a few days here, and you'll quickly understand why this quiet corner of southern Lithuania has remained a treasured retreat for centuries. Siauliai, Lithuania's fourth largest city, sits at a crossroads of history and culture in the country's north. Believed to be the site of the pivotal Battle of Saul in 1236, where pagan Lithuanians defeated the Christian Knights of the Sword, Siauliai was born from resilience. Granted city rights in the 16th century, it evolved from a defensive post into a thriving trade hub. By the 18th and 19th centuries, it flourished as a center for textiles and leather, with Chaim Frenkel's factory once ranking as the largest in the Russian Empire. Despite enduring fires, wars, and occupation, including the near destruction of its Jewish community during World War II, Siauliai rose again. Today, its rebuilt core blends Soviet-era architecture with historical gems like the Church of Saints Peter and Paul. The city is also a vibrant educational and cultural center, home to universities, festivals, and museums. Travelers can explore the famed Hill of Crosses just outside the city, a powerful symbol of Lithuanian faith and resistance. With rail links to Vilnius and Klaipeda, Siauliai is an inspiring stop that echoes with survival, creativity, and quiet strength. Just north of Siauliai in Lithuania, the Hill of Crosses rises from the countryside like a quiet chorus of resilience and faith. Thousands of wooden and metal crosses, rosaries, and religious icons crowd this sacred mound, a tradition believed to have begun in the 1830s, when grieving families left symbolic crosses for loved ones lost in uprisings against Russian rule. Over the decades, this quiet act of remembrance evolved into a national expression of spiritual defiance, especially during the Soviet era when religion was harshly suppressed. Despite the site being bulldozed multiple times, Lithuanians rebuilt it each night, undeterred by the threat of punishment. After the fall of the Soviet Union, cross-crafting became both a cultural emblem and an act of healing. Recognized by UNESCO, this craft reflects a deep-rooted identity that unites generations. The site gained global attention when Pope John Paul II visited in 1993, declaring it a symbol of peace, hope, and sacrifice. Today, the hill continues to welcome pilgrims and curious travelers alike. You don't need to bring a cross. Many make one on the spot with twigs or stones. Lithuania isn't just a place on the map. It's a rhythm of resilience, a harmony of history and hope. From medieval legends to modern-day charm, every corner of this Baltic gem hums with stories waiting to be told. So if your journey calls for a destination that stirs both soul and curiosity, let Lithuania be the chapter you didn't know you were missing.